The second question asks, how did my work in this course prepare me to design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments? First off, I think that being able to go to the state standards and look at the different learning objectives for each grade level and each subject area were extremely helpful. That helped me tie in the relevance of the project we were doing in the class to what I wanted to teach my students in the future. I think that it was great to even be able to do that, or that was a requirement of each assignment, because I plan on teaching middle school, and I appreciate being able to cater to the grade that I want to teach, and versus just being given a certain grade to teach. I think that this basically it was, I felt as if I was a teacher assistant, creating assignments for the teacher, and I think everything that I had done this semester I'm probably going to use in the future in my courses. It's like I already have a pre-lesson plan created if I teach those subjects. Um, as far as developing technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in setting their own educational goals and managing their own learning and assessing their own progress. Okay, with that, I think the interactive tools and having to go and find those different web apps, the web 2.0 tools, I think those were extremely helpful, because everyone that I found was beneficial not only to me, it made it easier for me, but also easier for the student to have access to their grades and access to me as their teacher outside of school hours or even during school hours if they needed to. I think those tools were extremely beneficial for that. And I think also being in a classroom or in a school that provides different technological devices to the students, and incorporating technology in every subject area is also going to help the students to appreciate technological learning environments. Because when you think about it, at home, that's all the students do at home. They're tied into video games, tied into cell phones, tied into the television, computers, and so forth. So you definitely want to have an environment that caters to a certain extent to what they're used to being around every day, because that creates the relevance that you would need to get the students motivated and willingly involved in the lesson. As far as customizing and personalizing learning activities to address students' diverse learning styles, working strategies, and abilities to use goals, digital tools, and resources. Again, going back to the Web 2.0 tools and all the interactive games, the interactive activities that we were assigned over the semester, all of those will definitely help the students learn how to customize and personalize learning activities. I'll probably even have my students create a portfolio each year, as we were asked to do this semester. I would definitely have them do that. It keeps the students organized, because for me, when I was in grade school, I know for a fact that I was unorganized. The only reason I'm somewhat organized now is because of technology, because of my cell phone. Alarms, everything that I need to be reminded of, is on my cell phone. I write myself notes in my cell phone and on my computer, and I think that being able to allowing the students to have different websites that they can go to, different tools that they can use on the computer to interact and keep up and track their work and save their work on, is extremely beneficial in that way. As far as providing students with multiple very formative and summative assessments aligned with content and technology standards, and use them resulting data to inform learning and teaching. Um, I think that, again, I found a web application that allowed me um, allowed me to quiz and test the students and do little assignments, little study assignments here and there. At the end of at the end of each day if I wanted to. They could go home and just submit their homework online, or they could do it at the end of each course, and it comes to me automatically, or it goes right, it could go right to the screen, and I could automatically give the students feedback. And I think that would also be extremely beneficial in the future, and I appreciate that area of learning too.